It's time for Kentucky's third counterattack against the coronavirus.
And with that, he is taking new action. It's our top story at 6. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. Indoor dining at Kentucky's restaurants and bars will stop for the next several weeks until right before Christmas at the moment. The announcement from Governor Andy Beshear late this afternoon. Now, another 2,753 cases were reported for the state of Kentucky during this briefing today, along with 15 new deaths. The positivity rate for our state is now way up to 9.13%. Tyler Emery is joining us live now with more on the new restrictions, and we have some of the first reaction coming in. Tyler?
Well, Doug, the governor says this is not a shutdown, and he says there will not be a full shutdown in the future. He says Kentucky's economy is open, but these new restrictions will be in place for at least 3 weeks, starting this Friday at 5 o'clock and remaining in effect until December 13th at midnight. So the new steps the governor is taking. Well, social indoor gatherings will now be limited to 8 people from your own household or one other household. Venue spaces for events like weddings or funerals are also now limited to a 25-person capacity, although to note that does not apply to places of worships. Gyms, fitness centers, and pools will be reduced to a 33% capacity, with masks now required. And all Kentucky public and private schools must also move to NTI. And finally, a step the governor says he knows will be a painful one. Bars and restaurants will also now shut down. Indoor service only allowed to continue with carryout and outdoor dining.
When addressing COVID-19, action is unpopular, but inaction is deadly.
As I work to lead the public health department, I'm sorry, it is a little bit difficult. It's been months since I got a little emotional over this. But folks, we got to do this, and we can overcome it, and we know we can overcome it because we've done it 2 other times.
Now, just after the governor talked this afternoon, we got reaction from Louisville deli owners Susan and Mark Stevens of Stevens and Stevens Deli. Mark Stevens tells us even with outdoor dining, the governor's decision means more restaurants will probably close in the next month.
Louisville is known for independent restaurants, and that's part of what makes the dining culture here so great, is the richness and the diversity. But it's also, mom and pop operators that are passionate about what they do, and they're taking care of a small group of employees and a small group of people, and they just don't have the capital reserves to survive something like this.
The governor did announce this afternoon the state is going to launch a $40 million fund to try and help restaurants and bars impacted during this 3-week shutdown to in-person service. Meanwhile, the governor says retail will not face any further restrictions at this time. And these new actions are a mandate this time. They are not recommendations. They're part of an executive order by the governor, who also says the state will be relying on the help of counties to ensure that these restrictions are in fact enforced. Live downtown tonight, I'm Tyler Emery.